What's up, everybody? Slightly off topic here with the Wednesday's Knightwatch. I am your host, the real Ant-Man, here with Eta.
What up?
And King Black Cherry.
What's going on, guys? What's up?
So, as you all know, the Slightly Off Topic is presented to you by the BS Radio Network. This is episode 26.
The second helping.
Oh!
Because we know everyone tomorrow will be getting second helping with their plates of Thanksgiving goodness.
This
the
guy
turkeys, the rib roast, which I'm cooking tomorrow, is going to be looking fantastic. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll be able to see it. Definitely.
Follow him on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to see it on Slightly Off Topic, let us know in the comments here. You might be able to see it on Slightly Off Topic.
Probably. I'll probably do a live video there at my house.
See us stuffing our faces.
Damn.
Entertainment right there.
So, guys, what do you guys like to do on Thanksgiving?
What do I like to do? I like to eat a lot.
I know that.
I like to watch some football.
Yeah?
Even though the game's probably gonna suck tomorrow.
Nah, they're all division games. I think we'll get some good games.
Wait, what division? Oh, what is it? Who's playing tomorrow?
Detroit
Detroit
is always playing on Thanksgiving.
Detroit and
the Bears.
The Bears.
Whoa.
And then you got the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Nope, the Redskins.
Oh, the Redskins. Without Alex Smith.
You have the little Cowboys and Indians. Pew, pew, pew,
Some Red Dead Redemption action.
Oh, yeah.
And then the nightcap is the Falcons against the Saints.
Not too shabby. Saints look really, really good.
Yeah, I think Saints might be the best team in
game.
football. No, you know what? Okay, I know where you're going with this. And goddamn, does anybody know how to play defense anymore?
Not anymore,
Seriously.
man. You know why? Because this is a Madden generation, man. It's all about offense.
No, dude,
all about offense.
Dude, I'm like watching that game. It's like, if I want to watch shit like this, I'll watch college. Seriously.
Dude.
It was a game. It was a very entertaining game. Nonetheless.
There was some defensive plays in the end.
Let's be honest, though. Was it really any difference than the Bucs-Giants except the records?
No, because did you hear about that? That like the same amount of yardage in both games?
Yeah.
It's just the fact that like one just outscored the other.
Yeah,
not outscored, but like one was like 50 some odd points. The other one.
If you flip flopped our records and the Giants and the Bucs were like 8-1,
yeah,
and we had that same game, everybody would be making this big deal about our game that went on Sunday. Same thing. Still no defense in either game.
Exactly.
But anyway, we'll talk more about football later on. What other things do you like enjoying on Thanksgiving? You know what? I like watching some Christmas movies because 'tis the season after tomorrow.
So what movie are you going to watch? Let me guess.
Die
Hard.
Well, no.
Dude, Die Hard is amazing Christmas movie, by the way.
Yes, it is. But actually, we're going to do homework. We're going to assign the audience homework.
Homework?
Yes, homework.
I don't like homework.
They should have been keeping up with the Rocky movies. I don't know if everyone really has.
Probably not.
But homework is to watch just one movie. We'll talk about it next week. It is the Netflix Christmas special with Kurt Russell. We'll talk about it next week. That's your one movie you gotta watch. Literally.
One movie.
And if you don't watch it, you'll be grounded from your Xbox.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have an Xbox, you got one now!
Gotta love Kurt Russell. If you don't get that reference, that was from Sky High. Dude, Kurt Russell is a freaking national treasure, okay?
Yep.
Straight up. I love Kurt Russell. So,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Let's just say, if it wasn't for Kurt Russell, we might not have the Metal Gear Solid games.
For real.
Probably not.
Because it is based off of Snake Plissken from
that is actually true.
Escape from New York movies, so...
I mean, I'm just saying, he's a very underrated actor. He's done a lot of stuff. He's not that, big, like Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt or whatever.
Well, he's older than him.
He is older than him, but he's done so many good movies and all that. And, all his movies are good. He's always good in those movies, so...
What's your favorite Kurt Russell movie?
Dude, that's a tough one, man. Because I really like Escape from New York. I actually like The Thing. I know you're not crazy about it. The Thing is really good. Tombstone is really good, too. Very underrated movie.
I'll go Tombstone.
Tombstone's awesome.
I might go Tombstone as well.
Yeah.
It's
a pretty badass
Wasn't
movie.
he in 3,000 Miles to Graceland?
Yeah, he was. He played
Elvis,
the
right?
Elvis impersonator. Yeah, man.
Dude, that was a good movie.
It was a good movie. I'm telling you, man. Kurt Russell is a national treasure.
Sky High was great.
Sky High is amazing.
Dude, that's one of the better kid movies. Seriously, you've never seen Sky High? Movie's great.
Oh my god, he was hilarious in that. He played the dad, the superhero dad.
I don't remember.
Dude, you never seen Sky High?
I think that was around a time when I was growing up where I was like, I'm not into kid movies.
Oh.
I'm into more like
It's
adult,
kind of more like a
adult movie.
teenager movie too. It was not just kid.
But, no. Like for me, when I'm seeing it, it reminded me like when I was seeing like little pictures and glimpses of it. It reminded me of what's that movie? Sky Kids.
Okay, yeah, no, it's way better than Sky Kids.
And I was like,
or Spy Kids, way better than Spy Kids.
I was like, I don't want to see that. I'm good. I'm good.
That's definitely an underrated movie. Go if you haven't watched it, go watch Sky High.
Next thing you know, this guy's gonna say that Shark Boy and Lava Girl was actually amazing.
No, I will never say that. That will never come out of my mouth.
Sarah posted Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, is that with Michelle Pfeiffer, right? I want to say.
I've never seen it.
I think
I've
it
never
might be
seen it.
Michelle
I've never
Pfeiffer
heard
or
of it.
whatever. I think I heard about it. I haven't seen it and all that, but I think I heard about it. But so any other things we're gonna be doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? I'm definitely gonna be going Black Friday shopping after all. Sorry, everybody.
Wouldn't that make it Black Thursday shopping?
Yeah.
It's a thing now, man.
I mean,
it really is.
Or like pretty much just Black Friday shopping week, Black Week.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much at that
Or
point.
more like asshole shopping because everybody over there, the people working there, we're literally going in there. We have our Thanksgiving day off and they're working and all that. So I call it asshole shopping, you know. So
yeah, and like sorry to cut you off, but like to be honest with you, in the past couple years, I've not actually really had a real Thanksgiving. To be honest with you, because in fact I've always been working.
Okay, you're making me cry right now.
No. I'm being for real right now. Like I remember working at GameStop with Aunt, and we would
back in the day, right?
back in the day, and like my parents would be going to Georgia or something like that, and I'll be left at home, and because I had to work Black Friday or something like that, and I'll be literally working. I don't know why I signed up for this. I'd literally be working all day.
All day long, man.
All day. I would literally pull in all day.
Dude, it was so
Yeah.
busy. Dude, let me be honest with you. Okay, so listen here. So, if anyone's ever been in an old EB Games setup, you know when you walk in, you got like the two counters across like the middle of the place.
Yeah.
We would have people lined from there into the middle of the mall. Like we literally had to have somebody as a security guard kind of watching to make sure no one just walked out
It
with
was a
stuff.
security guard.
No, just like a random employee.
Yeah, but who would you pick?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Whoever
Yeah,
was
pick
on
somebody-
It was probably either me or Devin.
I was about to say, you gotta have somebody intimidating, man.
Not really. I mean, dude, most people are pretty honest about
Yeah.
it. To be honest, like just on that day for sure.
Okay.
But like, well, yeah, we got robbed the one time. Remember that?
Yes, we
That
did.
was on Christmas Eve, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we got robbed on Christmas Eve.
What an
Crazy.
asshole.
Broke into our store and like
Yep.
robbed us, dude. Brothers
What, like literally?
No. Like we weren't there yet.
No.
Oh.
It was like at night. We came in the morning, and, like the gate was like
Yeah.
up, and like dude, like someone robbed the whole entire store. It's crazy.
What an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Straight up.
Someone had a nice Christmas though.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't us.
Yeah,
But,
it wasn't you guys.
but yeah. So
So what we got on breaking news this week?
what is breaking in the news?
Actually, this has been a slow week.
Very, very slow.
I
news
think it's
week.
because of Thanksgiving week and all that.
Everybody's taking off and whatnot.
We did learn from the October, I forget what they call it in the video game world, but Call of Duty was actually the highest selling game, even with Red Dead Redemption.
That's ridiculous.
Which is, I'm surprised that game still sells as well as it does. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's on sale right now for like $40 or $30 or something like that.
What,
right
a
now?
new Black Ops?
Black
Really?
Ops 4. But I did hear that it is the best game Call of
Yeah.
Duty since the Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
So that's actually saying a lot because, I mean, we all put in countless hours into Black Ops 2.
That is true. I actually I got it for the Wii U, and I thought it was a really good version, to be honest.
Yeah,
But-
that was a good port.
yeah, we actually played a lot of that, but yeah, well, it's good for Black Ops. It's just crazy to think that they actually outsold Red Dead Redemption 2, considering that Red Dead Redemption 2 was the highest selling game of all time for the
Yeah, well, like,
opening or whatever?
Opening, yeah.
Okay.
24 hours or something like that. But I think I don't know.
I don't think Red Dead has the same legs. I mean, it'll sell, and it'll keep selling.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll start selling again until Red Dead Online comes on.
Which is like the end of the month.
Yeah, so once that comes, dude, that game's going to keep
Jesus.
pushing units like ridiculous.
I just, you know what's funny though? I love how the video game industry just hasn't slowed down at all. Even though, regardless of what people say, it's still going, still going, still going.
Well, you got to remember too, the people that grew up on games are now getting older, so now we're playing the games. Now we're the older ones playing the games.
Yeah.
Whereas and from our generation, the parents, they were like, just like, oh, those are toys, so it's for kids. But like now we keep playing them, and I think it's a viable form of entertainment at this point.
I agree. Well, we were talking about it last week too, how we saw that Detective Pikachu, and I'm saying that, and I was speaking to a couple of coworkers the other day. I'm like, I don't understand how the movie industry are missing out on this opportunity to make, like video games into movie franchises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're missing a huge audience right now. I feel like, and I hopefully, and in the next few years, we're gonna start seeing that, because I honestly think if they do a good translation from the video games to movies, they can make tons of money on that.
I agree.
Because you have a whole new generation of people who follow it right now. So
going back to good ports, so
yes.
I've actually downloaded and been playing a port from the Magicians at Panic Button Studio. They have ported over Warframe to the Switch.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty awesome.
Is it?
You can actually chat on the Switch too.
And
through it.
And that's for free?
Like voice chat?
Yeah. And you don't need the Nintendo Online to play it. Yeah, dude, it's a thing.
Hold on.
Yep. it is a thing.
There's no way. There's no way.
I promise you can voice chat in there, and you could also play online without having a subscription to the Nintendo Online.
That's weird. I don't know how. Huh.
So I will be in the market for a headset for the Switch now.
Like what now? Like finally, like a year and 6 months after it came out.
Yeah, exactly. I hear the PlayStation Gold headset is a very nice one.
It's very nice. I'm even using the old one right now. It is very nice. You can actually, there is a an app you download on the PlayStation, and there's actually games on there that like they will like pretty much like a kind of setting for it, and you can do a preset on your headphones and actually go along with it instead of just being like regular
that's pretty cool.
stereo.
How much do those start at?
$100?
Oh God!
It could be on Black Friday sale.
Let me know if anybody knows if it's on a Black Friday sale, because I don't know if I can drop $100 on a headset.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. But yeah, I promise you, Chris, you can voice chat on it through the Switch.
Okay, I might have to do this now.
That's Bluetooth, right? The Gold. See,
yeah.
I guess that's the only way to do it when it's docked. So, because I can plug in a headset, but obviously when it's docked, I can't use it because it's in my system.
But you can easily just plug a wire into it and it'll still work it as a
Yeah, but I'd have to sit right next to the system, right?
Well, with the Xbox, I can just plug it right into the controller.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a port on the controllers for the headset. It's on the actual unit of the Switch.
Oh, of the Switch.
Yeah. So that's why you need to have a Bluetooth if it's docked. But since you have it, you're good to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been unfortunately I've had to been using the Xbox app to do it right now.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Xbox, what is that? Who has those anymore?
Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if we talked about this last week. What is up with PS4 Not appearing on E3 next year?
That is
that is big news. I totally forgot about that. Holy shit!
I'm just saying. I was actually thinking. Wait a minute. We didn't talk about this last week because it happened, I think, on a Thursday. Or something like that.
So Sony came out of nowhere and dropped the news that they will not be at E3 next year. If you don't know what E3 is pretty much like the video game Super Bowl. But it's not really. It's the biggest event for video games in America.
Oh yeah.
And all three companies show up, and pretty much everyone shows up. As far as developer wise, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, they all put on the presentations and tell the audience members and tell pretty much investors and all that stuff what's to come in the coming years or what's to come very soon. Sony got some big balls and just said hey, we're not coming next year, motherfuckers. And it's a ballsy move. And if this plays right, this will end up being huge. Because if they do this and they have PSX next year and announce the PS5, I think that'll be huge. Or they'd be PS5 is coming or they'll do like an event like they did with the PS4 like in February.
Yeah.
But they'll do it for the PS5 like in I say maybe July.
Yeah.
Maybe August. And then they release it like a couple months later.
My whole question is Switch is gonna have. They don't really have like a conference, do they?
Nintendo?
Yeah.
They don't do their own.
They do their own, right?
They do do directs through the year.
Yeah, but they don't really do.
No, they'll do a show.
Yeah,
they'll do a
show.
direct. Well, not a They won't do
a conference.
Yeah, they won't do a press conference. They'll do an hour and so long.
So
direct.
like
and
pretty
then
much
afterwards they do a treehouse.
So like it's gonna be Xbox is going to do their conference and
Ubisoft,
EA, and
Bethesda.
Bethesda, 2K.
Yeah, 2K.
I mean, it's kind of almost like it's E3. Well, I mean, it's still relevant, of course, but I mean, is it losing its luster?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so at all. Because I mean, this is the second year that they've made it public to where pretty much like us can go. We can buy tickets to go.
Okay.
Before it was never public before. The only news outlets are able to be there. But now it's to the point where like people can buy tickets and just show up if they want to.
Okay.
Kind of like a PAX East. Or
I have a
PAX
feeling Sony kind of ducked out because not only are they kind of like they're kind of like ramping up for PS5, so I don't think they're going to show a lot.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, and I think the games they are going to show aren't friendly to like a playable demo because like Days Gone and like
Last of Us.
Last of Us. I mean, can you really play enough of them to get a really great demo?
No.
I mean, like that's like, and I feel like I don't know. I just feel like Nintendo has so many big hitters next year that like no matter what, Nintendo's gonna walk out as the champ. Even if Sony and Microsoft show off like a lot of stuff, but I mean Nintendo's showing off Gen 8 Pokemon, which is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nintendo's gonna show off Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo's gonna show off Bayonetta 3. Nintendo like Animal Crossing.
Well,
I mean, I could go through like the list of all the stuff that they're gonna show off.
PS5 is not gonna be next year, but a year after.
Correct.
Right? And
actually we don't know.
It's 2020 from like all the industry like
I think
experts.
I think it's gonna be. So I think really this is gonna be their end of the life.
That's gonna be the same with Xbox. I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like this coming year is gonna be the end of the life cycle for PS4. Which to me, honest, I think they're gonna save their big guns for the year after. And
I think Microsoft's already been saving their big guns for their next console.
Yeah, because if they're lackluster lip dick showing what they've been showing past couple of freaking conferences, I'm like, you motherfuckers better be coming with some big guns, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, they haven't come up with anything, man.
No, were you going to crack down 3?
No, we're gonna get Forza like 9, dude.
Goodness gracious.
You know what? You know what's crazy though? It's funny how like things change because I remember at one point, and somebody who isn't here today was like, "Oh yeah, Nintendo's doom and gloom and all that stuff." Like a few years ago, yeah. He's like always say, "Oh, Nintendo should go third party and all that."
And it wasn't that long ago because we were talking about it while we were playing Rocket League on the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah.
So like honestly, so it was like Nintendo announced the Switch, and then I remember he was talking trash about it, saying no one's gonna buy this, it's garbage, blah blah blah.
No, he was pretty much saying if it doesn't sell well, it's done for Nintendo. They're done. They're over. It's over, man. It should just go third party. You know, I don't know why they just go third party and have Zelda and all this other crap. You know, and I'm like saying to myself, dude, because it'll hurt the video game industry. You have them go third party. What's the other like?
It would very much hurt the video game industry.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, if Nintendo went third party, because I mean, think about this: if you had Nintendo games on PlayStation and on Xbox, like the other third parties are gonna really hurt from that. Because like me, you're gonna
they have to step their game up.
They would have to step their game up, but like I think initially, I mean, you'd have like a huge amount of fans moving over to buy Nintendo games and stop buying EA games, stop buying Ubisoft games, and really Nintendo having that third outlet right now. I mean, in the way the Switch is selling and third party games are selling on the Switch right now, it's a blessing for them. The third parties, because third parties have never enjoyed the kind of success on a Nintendo platform that they're enjoying right now.
Well, actually, the indies industry is doing really well.
Yeah, they're really selling games. I mean, obviously, you still got your other games like Red Dead Redemption and like Call of Duty that are just killing it on Xbox and PlayStation right now. But
we'll see what happens. So, what's our next?
We're gonna go into our slightly off top 6,
Woo-hoo!
and we're gonna do that a little early today. We're gonna be talking about little Thanksgiving sides.
Ooh.
So, I'll start it off.
Okay, go ahead.
So, one of my favorite is stuffing. I love stuffing. But we don't have no garbage ass, like, stovetop stuffing garbage shit. No, we make homemade stuffing in my.
What kind of stuffing do you guys use? Like, you use the breading stuffing?
It's all homemade. We use bread. There's apples in there. There's
Apples?
Yeah, celery up in there. Oh, yeah.
Celeries?
Yeah.
Apples. What the?
No,
Dude,
no,
I'm just saying, you don't know about it. It's homemade. It's
You got
delicious.
raisins in it? You got raisins in
No,
it?
I don't put raisins in there. What kind of monster you think I am?
I don't know. What kind of
Raisins.
monster, what kind of monster are you?
The only thing that should have raisins in it is Raisinets.
No, chunky. Those
chunky bars are delicious.
Sorry, Chris.
You're good. You're good.
I know you're allergic to chocolate. I'm sorry, man.
You're good. You're good.
What are you making, Shauna? What you making us? We'll be over in the podcast is over in about an hour and a half. You know, we'll be over getting some of them Thanksgiving sides.
Doing a little Ezekiel Elliott.
So pretty much you like cut up the bread into cubes and all that stuff and just
Well, you know,
mix it all together. I'm like, how do you do it?
I don't make it. My sister makes it.
Okay.
I will send you a picture of it. I will send the world a picture of it on tomorrow as I'm stuffing it in my face.
I love my stuffing and all that.
So Shauna wants to know if I know the difference between stuffing and dressing. So dressing is something you put on salad. Stuffing is something you put in a turkey. Yep. That's the difference.
That is the difference.
Yes.
It's funny though, because I always think everybody does stuffing differently. Because I know like some people do the bread and stuffing, which I'm not crazy about.
What other kind of stuffing is there?
Well,
I mean,
don't
there's
know.
cornbread stuffing.
My family's stuffing. It's like I think it's like you put ground beef. I think raisins. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's actually a thing.
Yeah, ground beef, raisins. Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm telling you, it's pretty damn good.
I don't know if I like ground beef and raisins in the same conversation.
I don't know, man. It's
well,
good.
I'll leave out the raisins, but the ground beef part, I can do that.
Man. I mean, that's really
actually,
good.
you know what? Now it's actually really making me really hungry. I might have to.
I think Shauna said she's bringing us some deviled eggs and some spinach salad.
Where?
You know what?
When? We're like,
Tonight?
Are you on your way?
Tonight?
She said she'll be here before we're done. So,
bet. Let's go.
We'll eat right in front of you guys too, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We'll eat in front of you guys.
Bring it on!
Sorry
kidding.
for the audio listeners.
I'm kidding. But yeah, stuffing is really good. But like I said, stuffing is different for everybody. Everybody has their own version of stuffing and all that. So, Chris, in your household, what kind of stuffing do you guys have?
I mean, like I just said, like I'm barely home.
Oh.
So,
Well,
I am home, but no one's cooking.
Oh.
This is like the first year I'm actually going to be cooking for myself, pretty much, and I'm gonna have a lot of food left over. It's alright.
So I guess the proper way is stuffing goes in the turkey.
Yes, that
dressing
is
is served outside the turkey. So
Yes.
I guess I'm eating dressing, but that doesn't sound right.
It's whatever.
Because you don't put the gravy on the dressing. Well, I'm going to tell you something right here. This is the way my Thanksgiving plate looks like when I'm done with it. It's mashed potatoes, it's corn, it's stuffing, it's turkey. Doesn't matter. They can all be mixed together, and then it's just gravy on the whole damn plate. Oh yeah, I don't go, dude. It's drowning in it. You know, like
you must love gravy.
Oh man, I love that gravy.
Wait,
Do you drink the
what
gravy
kind?
afterwards? Do you sit there? Like
the plate clean, bro.
We talk about brown gravy, right? We're not talking about like marinara gravy, like the Italians say.
No, we're talking about turkey gravy.
I'm
it's a light
saying,
brown.
I'm just saying though.
Not the beef gravy.
Do you use Gravy Master or do you do like what's the other one? What's that?
Just the jars.
Just the jars.
Just the jars.
the jars.
We don't go crazy there.
Oh, okay.
So you love gravy.
I already did my Italian part though.
So
I went over to my mom's earlier. I cut up the cheese. You know, we already had some pre-sliced salami and pepperoni. That's the Italian way right
That's
there.
the Italian way. And let me tell you something. Italians know how to have a Thanksgiving dinner, okay? Let me say, because it's not just turkey. It's not just...
You were invited to Shauna's house, by the way, for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Chris.
sweet.
So
Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, it's not just turkey. It's not just cranberry. You know, Italians have the little pasta.
who the hell's eating cranberry sauce?
What's a turkey?
You have no idea how many people buy cranberry sauce. Working at Publix.
What?
I kid you fucking not.
Wait a minute. You don't use cranberry sauce for your turkey?
Do you use cranberry sauce?
No, I don't.
What?
But here's...
Wait a minute.
Pete, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't trust anything that comes out of the can still looking like the damn can. Just saying.
I'm just saying, in fact, like, people buy cranberry sauce all the time. I kid you not. Past couple days, I work at Publix, so past couple days, I literally have filled cranberry sauce at least probably 10 times. And it comes 24 in a case.
Damn, that's a lot of cranberries
Man.
that died in the making.
It's not a living, man. How can you kill cranberry?
What do you mean it's not living? How the hell does it grow, Pete?
Oh, yeah. You're right. So.
It's the plants that are crying. Dude, the happening's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
I'm just
Worst effing movie ever,
saying.
man.
The cranberries are gonna fight back.
Dude, Happening is the worst garbage ever created. I'm sorry.
I ain't even talking about the cranberries
Wait,
that sing
wait.
Zombie.
No. Oh, Cranberry, that was a good band, though. That was good. So, you say stuffing. What other side do you like besides
You
stuffing?
can go.
Oh, you want me to go now?
Yeah.
Candied yams.
That's a dessert.
No.
No, that's a freaking
You
dessert,
can go
dude.
again, put some yams, you put some walnuts, you put some marshmallows. Walnuts, man.
You said marshmallows.
Whoa.
Dessert! Dessert, motherfucker!
Marshmallows with yams?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're called candy yams.
Candy yams.
My mom
don't
makes
know
them
about
too.
No,
It's good.
it's
Brown
really
sugar.
good.
You put some brown sugar
You
up
put
in
some
there.
brown sugar.
No, they're good, but dude, this is
It's
what
like
happens.
sweet potato.
Again, I eat my gravy plate, and then I get a second plate because that sweet shit ain't going on my plate. It's dessert.
That's why you have two plates. You can get like plates here.
Your second
You put one
helping.
plate with the gravy, and you put the one. That's what you do, man.
It's dessert, Pete.
That's
not a side. It's
dessert.
dessert.
It's not
That sounds-
dessert.
that sounds
it's
like
a
dessert.
side because you eat it with your turkey.
You're only saying it's a side because there's sweet potatoes in it, but you can make
It's sweet potato. Sweet potato's a damn side. That's what
sweet
it is.
potato pie, son.
What? Oh my god.
That's a
no,
dessert.
That's a pie. Okay, that's a pie. All right.
Okay, audience out there listening, are candied yams a side or a dessert? I'm
It's
going dessert.
a side, man. It's a sweet potato, just a mashed version.
No, side.
No, it's a side. Oh my
He
god.
said side.
Yeah. You're doing the whole like Bugs Bunny thing
Yep.
to me.
All right, Chris.
Reverse psychology.
I mean, I'm more of a meat man, so I mean, I'll have everything. I'll have everything meat.
You don't do any of the sides?
I barely do any of the sides.
So what are we talking about?
cor-
We talking about turkey? Just straight up turkey?
Well, I mean,
Maybe
you
you'll
got-
have a little
you-
turkey on the
you
side
got-
of the turkey.
You got turkey. You got ham. You got what other pictures in there? Probably some sausages, but also I mean,
sausage is good.
and then like cornbread.
Cornbread is
You
really
can't-
good.
You can't go wrong with cornbread.
You can never go wrong with cornbread.
No,
But I don't know, man. So you got your
How do
biscuits.
you eat your cornbread? You put butter on it?
Yeah, man, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, butter is
That's
pretty
how I
good.
like it, yeah.
Actually,
I like
really
it.
melted butter.
Yeah, melted butter
You
right on the
heat up the
cornbread.
cornbread and you put a little melted butter so it can kind of like melt in there.
Well, that's what melted butter
I
does.
mean, kind of like pancakes. Yeah, you put on the butter. Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Oh,
everyone
man.
says your candied yams are a side. I'm still sticking to dessert.
You see, thank you, audience. Thank you. It is a side.
Nope,
I
it's
appreciate
a
it.
dessert.
I won. He lost.
There's no winning or losing.
It's yes.
It's still going to be eaten as a dessert for me.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
Candy yams loses.
You eat dessert after you finish your turkey. You don't eat it like.
That's what I do. I told you. I already told you how I eat
so
it.
weird.
God damn.
You're so weird, dude.
No, I'm normal.
No,
Everyone
that's
else is weird.
No, you're weird. All right, what's the other side?
So, we have 6 to go through. And since Chris don't eat sides, we're going to be going through sides. I'm going to say mashed potatoes because mashed potatoes are delicious.
They are really delicious. Depends how you make
I mean,
it.
I'll say coleslaw. Boom.
Coleslaw is. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
Coleslaw is really good.
Coleslaw as well.
I don't eat cabbage unless it's sauerkraut, but I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I've eaten sauerkraut once, or not sauerkraut, sorry, coleslaw once. It was on a pulled pork sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to say no thank you for it, and it wasn't horrible, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it.
Okay. Oh, also as well, if you have romaine lettuce in your fridge, throw it away.
Toss it.
Toss it.
Toss that salad.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh man, that's synchronized right there. I love
So,
it.
wait, if you don't
Like
want to get
swimming?
sick with E. coli, then toss that in the trash.
Toss that salad out.
Pete's gonna make a jam out of it.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Any more sides, gentlemen?
Well, okay. So we talked about candy yams. We talked about mashed potatoes. We talked about stuffing. How about green bean casserole?
You can keep your casserole.
It's you know what? My niece who made it one year. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, my mom makes it. It's not that good.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell your mom, dad.
Shit, well, I don't. It's good to everybody that eats it. I don't eat it, and I don't like it. So it's something I don't do.
And, oh yeah, and cranberry sauce, like we were saying, cranberry sauce seasoned turkey. That's really, really good. You gotta have that. You gotta have that cranberry sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. And what was that? 5.
Yep. One more for you, Chris. Unless you want us to.
I'm trying to think here. What else I get? I mean, you got baked beans. I mean,
Baked beans.
I enjoy some baked beans.
I mean, come on.
Dude, I don't enjoy when you eat baked beans though, man. You stink up the place, bro.
Dude, that's anything.
Dude, that is anything, man.
I don't need baked beans.
Dude, that is anything, man.
I don't need baked beans.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, thank God you know, man.
But other than
Stink
that,
up
I mean,
the joint.
that's...
So Sarah makes a 4-cheese macaroni and cheese. Again, I don't get the macaroni and cheese thing at Thanksgiving, but
Yeah, like you said before, you commented, like, you're a monster if you eat mac and cheese. You're a straight up savage, man. Dude, seriously, that's like, I mean, you talk about mac and cheese and turkey and all the food that you're eating, man. That's like, dude, you just don't love
there we go.
yourself.
I got some more of my mom's foods put up here. Thank you, Olivia. She makes zucchini bread, stuffed mushrooms, and fried cauliflower. I don't eat any of that
I don't know
stuff.
about fried cauliflower.
No, the zucchini bread, delicious.
Really?
Delicious.
I don't know about that.
I promise you, delicious.
Well, you should save some for me so I can eat.
No, I ain't saving you shit.
Yeah, you
Pete.
should.
No, screw you.
No,
Fend
why
for
you
your
mean
damn
screw
self.
me?
I
Screw
said
you.
Screw you, buddy.
Screw you! I want some zucchini bread.
Hell no, it's my zucchini bread.
No, it's not your zucchini. What this? Alright,
Anyways,
sorry, got a
moving
little...
on.
Fantastic
Oh,
Beasts and
you
the
watched-
Crimes of Grindelwald.
You saw this the other
So how
day.
fantastic was it?
It wasn't fantastic at all.
More on the beast side?
Oh, God. Okay. All right.
You know, it looks so good to the trailer, man.
Let me just say this. Okay.
Here it comes.
It wasn't the director's fault. It wasn't the actor's fault. Everyone played their role.
It was a script.
It was the script.
Who wrote the script?
J.K. Rowling.
Oh, wow, man. She's phoning it in, huh?
It was a lot of things that didn't make sense. A lot of material that wasn't really given to Johnny Depp. Like, he did what he could with it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. I didn't feel the fact that like he was really like, ooh, he's a force to be reckoned with kind of thing. You only get a glimpse of that in the beginning because he's like his main thing is the fact that he's a massive manipulator. And the fact that you only get that a little bit in the beginning, but other than that, it barely shows throughout the movie. He's definitely powerful. Don't get me wrong. He has the potential to be better, like bigger than Voldemort.
Yeah.
But it didn't really show. Newt played his role perfectly. I was like, oh, that's cute.
With Jude Law?
Jude Law as Dumbledore was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I actually really enjoyed him as Dumbledore. Even the fact that it doesn't make sense for him because the fact that, like, how can you go from wearing a 3-piece suit
To wearing, like,
robes
yeah.
and whatnot?
Yeah.
But, like, for his role, it worked perfectly. I understand now why the fact that Dumbledore cannot go after Grindelwald.
Okay.
It made sense, and there is a J.K. made a statement saying this years ago, almost 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of the reasons why, or of how Dumbledore is. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not a spoiler.
Are you talking about the last movie?
No. I'm talking about, like, this was like 11 years ago she announced this.
Okay, no.
Okay, the fact that Dumbledore is gay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I might have heard about it.
Yeah, like, Dumbledore is gay, and, like, pretty much that's kind of the reason why he can't go after Grindelwald, because the fact they were former lovers.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. But as far as the movie-wise, it was okay. It should have been a lot better. It tried to be a bigger movie than it was.
Okay.
There was no reason for it to be an IMAX. No reason at all.
You know, I mean, here's my thing though. Did they show all the best scenes in the trailer? Because it looked like the trailer, like itself, looked really good. Is it just somebody did a great trailer?
Someone did a great trailer.
Okay.
Someone did like at least 2 great trailers.
Okay, because I'm about to say when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh wow, this looks really good. I kind of want to watch it.
You
But
had one job and you totally nailed it.
I mean, they must have nailed it because I just thought it looked really good. But then when you're talking about it, and also the critics themselves have been kind of like giving bad reviews. I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. In fact, like you see everyone doing their job very well. You see like everything just fleshing out. David Yates, brilliant directors for being in this world for as long as he has.
It's funny too because David Yates, not to cut you off, but he was the director of the last couple of movies, right?
Yeah, he directed at least from 5 on
forward.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at the cast, you look at the David Yates' director, Yates. Sorry.
Yeah.
You look at Jude Law, Johnny Depp. I'm sorry, the main actor's name.
I know who you're talking about.
Rupert something, right?
Yes.
Or
he actually won an Academy Award also.
Yeah, for the Theory of Nothing.
Yeah.
I forgot his real name, but his name in the movie is Newt Gingrich.
Yes. So I mean,
you also got Zoe Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz's daughter, who plays a role very well. You also got Ezra Miller in it, who
The
Flash, and he was confused throughout the whole movie, and it kind of just didn't make sense for him. And I was like, "Who is this character?" And we found out the reveal of it, and I was like, "That's bullshit."
So you weren't happy with
Snape?
that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Something else that
He looks like he could play a young Snape.
He looks good, like, just his features and all, but it wouldn't make sense anyway.
He still looks like a young French Stewart to me.
It wouldn't make sense anyway because Jude Law. I mean, like, there's not that much. Well, I mean, there's so much age difference, but it wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. But then, like, who else? You found out who Nagini is. That was interesting.
Okay, but I mean, this is probably one of the more disappointing Harry Potter.
This was probably the worst one for me.
See that? And here's my thing. Do you think maybe they should stop now? Do you think maybe they should?
I mean, they set it up to the third one, and I think they should just finish it out.
Yeah,
and be done with it.
I'm just saying though. Do you think maybe she should just stop and leave the franchise alone? Considering that, I feel like the Harry Potter franchise was amazing. It's probably one of the best movie franchises of all time.
I think the fact that if she was going to continue on, I think she needs to finish the story, to complete it, and then if they want to do Cursed Child, if Daniel Radcliffe,
I'd be honest, man.
If they want to come back for a Cursed Child, then cool, do that, be done.
I got a question, Chris. What's your opinion on the designs
for this? For like,
I'm guessing for maybe for the movie.
Designs from who? Who's question from?
Tanea Small?
My designs on the movie.
Hi, Tanea, by the way.
Hello. Don't know who you are.
No, I know who it is. Hi, Tanea. How you doing?
I mean, the designs were, the graphics, and I'm assuming it means the visual effects.
Yeah, probably the visual effects.
The visual effects were awesome. They were amazing.
It's just like the story is not that good.
It's just the story is not that good. Everyone did their job very well.
Was it based on a book, or is it just straight original script?
Straight script.
Okay, that might be it. Maybe I could see why. Maybe that it wasn't that.
The first one is as well.
Yeah.
I thought the Fantastic Beasts was actually based on a book.
I don't remember it being a book.
I mean, I could be wrong. If anybody knows that, please correct me.
And then, like, also as well, it was boring.
Really?
Yeah, I was bored.
Wow, man.
If it opened strong, and then it just, like, little things here and there. Each time I saw Jude Law on screen, I was like, kind of got excited. And each time they went to Hogwarts, I kind of got excited. And then I saw a teacher in there that I'm not going to spoil, so that was kind of exciting. But other than that, I was like, this is kind of boring.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Tania, for the question. Much love. But
we are currently talking about Fantastic Beasts, the new one. It's what we're on right now. We are going to actually probably move forward, though.
Yep, we're going to move forward.
Yeah, we're going to move forward. So that was our thoughts on that.
Going into our Rocky movies that we've been watching.
Rocky 5. So, like, this is going to build up to something. We'll let you know in a little bit. So you watch Rocky 5, Chris, the other day.
I watched Rocky
5. Tommy Gunn!
For the first time, right?
Yes, first time watching Rocky 5. And my thoughts on it, I really did like it.
Oh, you did like it.
I did like it because, in fact, this felt more of a actual real sequel to a Rocky movie. Yeah. It actually was more grounded. It was actually more drama to it, and it actually had more feeling than any Rocky sequel.
You know what?
It didn't have the big 80s flair to it.
No,
like
it did
3
not.
and 4
It did not.
No, and like with this, seeing this, and then seeing Creed, I kind of get where Stallone was coming from. I kind of understand, and like the fact that he didn't want what happened with Tommy happen again. And I was like, okay, I understand you. I understand you completely. The guy who played Don King's character played it perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
he was a real scumbag in the movie, man.
Real scumbag.
If you touch me, I'll shoot.
I thought the movie was actually well done, and the fact like he's like Rocky couldn't do anything, couldn't fight anymore because of the fact he was his condition from the fourth movie, and I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of understand this. I kind of like feel like where he's coming from is like, if you can't do it anymore, why not teach? And that's what he was doing.
You know what's cool about that movie? So I didn't really, because I always hear the bad reviews, so I didn't watch the whole thing, right? I only watched like the end of it right before. But one day I did watch the whole thing, and it's funny because I always wonder, like when I see Rocky Balboa and the other ones, you see him kind of living in a small house, and I was wondering from like, how does he go from like Rocky 4 where he lives in this awesome mansion to where he is now, and then it explains it how, and I don't understand it. Like, why the hell does Rocky literally trust Paulie as a friend, as anything, man? He's like the worst friend ever, worst relative ever.
Yeah.
Like really, worst brother, worst everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know why like they still keep him around, because like they actually like he like had like the power of attorney over his whole money, his whole, and they like
whole mansion there,
and they like he goes bankrupt because of him because he made a bad deal. And I'm like, why the hell did you do that, man? I mean, I don't understand why you still keep him around. I would have killed this guy already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's funny because Paulie's like one of the most likable, unlikable people ever. Like, he's such a likable person in some ways, and it's so unlikable in another ways.
Definitely.
And it's just like, it's funny how like somehow he's still kind of, they keep him around because he is kind of that dumb idiot where you want to strangle him, but then you're like, oh, okay, he doesn't mean to.
Your family.
Yeah, your family, and he just doesn't mean it. He's just an idiot, you know? You just gotta love the guy because he's a dumb idiot.
Yeah.
So,
So before we turn the page, going back, Fantastic Beasts is based off of a book.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, it must have been a good book if it was a bad translation and all that. So, I'm sorry. But maybe it just was bad translation of the movie, and we don't know that. But thank you, though, whoever commented. Sarah. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
But,
you want to talk about
just go a little bit more with 5. But I definitely like also they shows a little more of a relationship with him and his son.
Yep.
And how they had a kind of falling out because he put more attention to Tommy.
Yep.
And like I said, we'll go a little bit more into that actually in the sequels. Actually, because there is that he had a really kind of bad relationship with his son, which shows in Rocky 5. And also like the whole falling out between him and Tommy Gunn too kind of explains a lot. Or the other movies we're going to talk about. So, but yeah, it's funny though because it gets such a bad rap, that movie. But there are some good qualities of that movie that actually do kind of tie into everything else.
Tie into everything else, and it like actually made sense when you watch Creed.
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
it does. Yes.
It gives a more of a feeling like later on. I think the critics didn't like it because of the fact that like it wasn't like the '80s flair kind of.
Wait, it wasn't an '80s flair. Yeah, I think it wasn't.
Grounded.
It wasn't the critics to the fans themselves, because you go from Clubber Lang to Ivan Drago to Tommy Gunn, and Tommy Gunn had no flair. It was just like some punk kid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's all
Although
it was.
It did build up a lot of it did build up to a fight that didn't come. Of course, it ended up being a street fight, but it did build up to an actual boxing match. I was like, that's the only critique I have about it, but other than that, that's it.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't like it, because it's just a street fight. It wasn't even a boxing match. It was just a stupid street fight. So, but anyway, so going to the next one.
Rocky Balboa.
And this is kind of came like, I want to say almost
mid-2000s?
Yeah, almost 15 years from like Rocky 5.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a really pleasant surprise when I saw it in the theater.
It's kind of weird. There was like a little time when Sylvester Stallone had like a comeback of his old movies. Like he made another Rocky movie, he made another Rambo movie, and they were both good.
They're both really good.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like I was like, when I heard about both of them, I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Well, it's crazy too, because at that point, I want to say Sylvester Stallone was in his 60s.
Yeah.
I mean,
if he makes another specialist movie, I don't think anyone's going to go watch it.
No,
But I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, but he is making another Rambo, and we posted that picture.
Yeah, we did. He is making another Rambo. He's 70, I think 72 right now, which is ridiculous.
So I think that means it's about time for Charlie Sheen to make another Hot Shots movie. let's be honest here.
I agree.
We need part Trace.
I totally agree. But I really like Rocky Balboa. I thought that was a really good sequel. Definitely, it's funny too because I think it definitely redeemed himself from Rocky 5. Even though Rocky 5 is not a bad movie, but it definitely redeemed himself. Him getting back into the ring.
I really liked Antonio Tarver as Mason Dixon.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job.
He did a great job actually. He's a real boxer too, so he did a great job. And I like all the callbacks too. The fact in this one that actually Adrian actually passed away. Paul was still there though, and Paul was still kind of like, you know, I mean, he is pretty much the only family he had at that point, really, Rocky. And it's just really depressing actually seeing Rocky the state he is, and his relationship with his son also was another thing that he kind of talked about, and he had kind of a, you know, like rocky relationship with his son throughout the movie.
But I mean, if we didn't get that thing, this movie created the greatest probably movie quotes like of anything that I see constantly shared on Facebook.
And what is that?
There's like pretty much what was it? It was the fact of like it was like if you get beat down, you get back up, and like that's how winning is done, kind of a thing. But that's the end of it.
Yeah,
that's how winning is done. Like I forgot exactly how it went, but like I remember seeing the start of it. Each time he was talking to his son about like he was going to go back and fight again.
Yeah, well, yeah, because everybody was like, "Don't do it." You know what and really, actually, at that point, Rocky had really nothing. He didn't have his Adrian. He didn't have really that much to go by, and for them to talk him into being like, because I remember they trying to do it was a dream match.
Yeah,
that's what the whole thing was. The whole reason why they started this fight is a dream match. Oh, how would Rocky go against Mason Dixon and all that? And they were like, and that's why Mason Dixon took the fight because he's like, oh yeah, in real life Rocky would have destroyed you or whatever. You know, if he in his prime he would have destroyed you. So of course he took the fight, and he actually went the distance with Mason Dixon. Even though it's still unbelievable how a guy almost 6 years old go the distance with somebody in his prime.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was still great though.
Take that off.
It's not in front of it on there.
It says we're frozen because I got someone says we're frozen.
Oh,
sorry
about that, guys. But anyway, so is that okay?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, cool. But I definitely think though that this movie did a great job, like bringing back the franchise, and even though in some ways a lot of people kind of like,
wasn't it like a laughing stock to some people?
It was a laughing stock the fact that him at his age will come back and fight again.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people thought like this is so stupid, like Rocky. Because even I remember when we were hearing about it, we saw the same thing too. It's like, how can he in his 60s go back in the ring and fight? But it still was a great callback, and it still gave me goosebumps.
Well, I mean, even in real life though, George Foreman to what, his 50s?
Oh yeah, close.
Right.
Actually, I want to say which boxer it was.
Evander Holyfield, probably.
Evander Holyfield, also the executioner Bernard Hopkins. He was literally fighting in 51, 52, and still fighting for the belt. Yeah,
that is ridiculous.
Bernard Hopkins, man. Yeah, ridiculous. And it still was doing pretty good at that time. But yeah, it still was a great movie though, and it still gave me goosebumps. Even when they started training and all that with Paul Creed's old trainer too. I mean, it just the whole thing gave me such goosebumps watching that. So definitely a great callback to the original movie. So, and what's the next one we got? Of course, we got Creed.
Creed. Yep. This came as a surprise to me.
You know what? Yeah, I wasn't surprised at all when it came out. I honestly thought it was going to be that great. When I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be great.
I didn't so going back when this movie came out, I vaguely remember the Rocky movies.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what's going on. But then I saw this trailer first time. I didn't know it says Creed. I was like, okay, what is this? And then watched the trailer, and then it was that part in the trailer where Adonis was looking at pretty much a picture of his dad and Rocky fighting, and I was like, wait a minute. And then like they said and he was talking like, oh, I heard about a third fight between you and Apollo behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And then you see Sylvester Stallone was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then like that happened, and then watching the movie, I was like, huh. That was a really freaking great movie.
Yeah, it was.
And not only the fact it was a good movie, but then, like, if you know me, And you know, like how I am with about movies and whatnot, I love one-shots. This movie, first boxing match, was all one shot.
Was it the one?
That's crazy.
It was the one with. It wasn't one where he was fighting in Mexico. So the one we actually was in the.
It was a second fight. Sorry,
it was the second fight.
Yeah, it was the second fight.
You're right. That was an amazing one shot.
Yeah, that was an amazing.
That was an amazing one shot. It's actually one of the best boxing scenes I think I remember, because I remember watching. I'm like, this scene is amazing.
Yeah.
Because the way the way the camera worked, all the punches, the way it just looked like a real boxing match.
Exactly.
Caught on film. And it did look amazing. I remember watching it. And that's from Ryan Coogler, by the way, who does Black Panther, who directed this. And I already knew he was a great director from Fruitvale Station. And as seeing this, I'm like, okay, he's a really good director. And of course, when they announced Black Panther, I'm like, oh, that movie's going to be great too, because of his credentials already. So, yeah, he did an amazing job with this movie. And, I mean, let's not forget the acting between Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that this movie... This is probably one of his best acting roles he's done.
I mean, he got nominated, so yeah.
He did. It's amazing, though, because, I mean, granted, we all grew up watching Rocky, but for me, like, to take a character who's been around for, like, 40 years, over 40 years, and to still have this emotional connection with the character, and still feel so sympathetic for this guy, even though... You know, like you think, oh man, I've seen so many Rocky movies. Like, what, you know, is this gonna get old? But it never gets old.
No.
The way he portrays that character, it just still feels fresh. And
didn't he write it?
Yeah,
I believe yes.
Yeah,
and
he wrote the first one. He wrote it, based it off of a boxer by the name of what was his name?
Oh, the first Rock movie.
Who's based off of? Oh gosh.
Geez, that's a tough one, man. I think it's not Rocky Marciano, of course, but it's I forgot the actor's name, but he
actor.
No, I'm sorry, the boxer. I'm sorry, I forgot the boxer's name, but he actually did fight Muhammad Ali and knocked him down. I remember he's like and it was such a huge underdog at that time. That's why they made the movie. That's why he made the movie about him.
Yeah, he based it off.
Well, based
the character off of.
Yeah,
him.
not like his life.
Yeah,
it's completely different. But
yeah, he just like kind of like used that as inspiration.
It was inspiration
for the Rocky character, but he wrote it. Yeah, and he presented the script, and I think he directed it even.
Yeah, I think so.
The first one.
Yeah,
so.
He did.
Which one?
The very first Rocky. I'm pretty sure he directed it.
Yeah, he
too.
directed it, and it got nominated for Academy Award. You know, and I think I want to say he won too. It might have won also. That first film was amazing though. But I mean, like I said, I feel that Creed is probably the best Rocky movie since Rocky 1. It might be the best one.
I agree.
Because it has so many callbacks from the old ones, but it did its own way. It was its own movie. Its own like it was Rocky, but it was definitely different in a lot of ways too. And I thought and Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone did amazing in this movie. The boxing scenes were amazing.
The fact with Michael B. Jordan's chemistry between him and Tessa Thompson, and even the fact of I don't know her name, I just know her as Mrs. Cosby. And
oh my God, yes!
Like between him and Mrs. Cosby and Tessa Thompson was just like superb.
And yeah, it's funny too, because I love the fact that he's kind of in the shadow of his father.
Yeah.
And doesn't want to be like, but they're kind of also hesitant on putting him that because they don't want to end up like his father.
Exactly.
So it's so many great, like his struggle dealing with that, being in the shadow of him. Because the thing is, like, it's like even though this is a Rocky movie, this is actually like Creed's story, because Rocky had different adversities in the beginning. He was that underdog who nobody counted on being successful, but he ended up being successful. Right. Whereas Creed had to actually overcome the shadow of his father's legacy, and that's what he's kind of battling. Yeah. And so it's kind of two different stories. They kind of connected in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think it's amazing though.
Thank you, Sarah. It's Chuck Wepner.
Thank you. Yes, it is Chuck Wepner. You're right. But yeah.
So I have noticed though that the girls on the timeline here that are posting, they've never really seen Rockies or watched Rockies. I mean, do you guys want us to maybe review a chick flick for you guys sometime?
I'm down.
You guys can pick out a movie. We'll watch it.
Whoa! Hold on. We're agreeing to watch a chick flick right now?
Yeah,
I swear to God, if any of you pick Twilight or some other bullshit like that.
We each get to take one off the list that we don't have to watch.
All right, yeah, Twilight's definitely one of them.
Mine's The Notebook. I will not watch that movie.
Titanic. I will not watch that movie.
Oh, that would have been an easy one, Chris. We've already seen it.
Yeah,
we've already seen it, but it's 3 hours long.
I'm okay with seeing it again, even though I'm not really crazy about that movie. But anyway, any final thoughts on Creed?
Good movie.
All right, now here's the surprise. So I went to watch Creed 2 last night.
Have you seen it yet?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Pete's seen a movie for Chris? What?
Oh yeah, I saw it last night.
What world are we living in right now, gentlemen?
The retail world of Hell Week while I worked in 7 days straight.
Yep.
Well, luckily I went to see Creed last night. Creed 2, I'm sorry. And it was awesome. I actually really enjoyed it. Yes, it was really good.
Did the trailers do it justice?
I think so.
Okay.
So just to kind of, I'm not going to spoil it. It's a non-spoiler, but it's a sequel to Creed.
Yep.
But to me, it's a sequel to Rocky 4 also, because there's a lot of callbacks to that movie more than there is callbacks to Creed. You know,
but here's my question to that.
Yes.
Did it may be a callbacks to Rocky 4, but is it more of a fact that like a Creed 2 movie that stands on its own without the Rocky 4 stuff?
No, it definitely stands on its own.
Okay.
It's not like necessarily like I think going into the movie you don't have to watch Rocky 4 to understand that there is bad blood between these characters and whatever.
Does it make it a little bit better knowing that though?
It does. But you know
you could go watch like Avengers, like Infinity War, without watching anything else before it.
Exactly.
But it sure the hell makes it a lot better to watch all 19 movies before it.
I don't think it does.
What?
I don't think it makes it better.
You don't think it makes it better to watch all the Marvel movies before going watching Infinity War?
Well, no, I don't think you do need to watch Infinity. Well, you do need to watch all the movies before Infinity War.
I don't think you necessarily need to.
Yeah, you do.
I think you still understand what's going on. You understand this guy with the nutsack chins going after these diamonds. I mean, you could kind of get what's going on in the movie.
You get what's going on, but
you just don't get the character.
But there's definitely the payoffs are much better if you watch all the movies.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, you get a better payoff knowing what happened in Rocky 4.
There is definitely a payoff. Yeah, of course. Because there's certain things like
Oh, I'll totally watch 10 Things I Hate About You. Great movie, by the way. I'll watch that again and review it. I have no problem with that.
I've never seen that.
Is that with Heath Ledger?
Yes, with Heath Ledger and
great
Julia
actor.
Style. Great movie.
Okay.
I will totally watch that movie.
Okay, we're down.
Next thing you're going to say, A Knight's Tale is a great movie.
I don't mind The Knight's Tale.
It's actually not bad.
I like Paul Bettany, man.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
And they got Steve the Pirate.
Yeah, dude. Steve, not Steve. Alan Didak?
Turkett.
No,
Turkett.
I thought it was like Didac or something like that. No, I'm thinking of the guy. I'm thinking of the guy from Silicon Knights.
Yeah.
That's a Dudak or whatever his name is.
Sorry, Alan whatever.
No, I'm not watching Pretty in Pink. We're sticking with 10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About You. Stay in there.
But anyway, going back to Creed 2 and all that, I mean, you don't have to watch Rocky 4 in order to understand what's going on in Creed 2, but it definitely helps. Okay. Because, like I said, if you watch Rocky 4, you're like, oh, okay, I understand where, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of callbacks from, like, the fourth one. But in the same time, and we're just talking about Creed, another great performance by Michael B. Jordan, another great performance by Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
Of course, Sylvester Stallone, great as Rocky. Definitely a lot of great, and actually, I love Dolph Lundgren. Even though he doesn't have too many great scenes, but they did a great job, honestly. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but I love the backstory between Ivan Drago and his son too. It's like a really good backstory, not too like in depth, but you kind of understand where the character's motivations are from.
Okay.
You really understand the character motivations, and I'm glad they actually did that because it wasn't just straight up like he's a villain. There's a little bit more into that than just villain.
Was he like? I guess don't tell me because I kind of have idea what has happened because at the time losing to Rocky.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna
didn't come home to a very good welcoming from his country.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, in a sense,
I could kind of like see where that's going.
But you know what I love about it too, about this one, it is a true sequel to Rocky 4 because you know how Rocky 4 is all about like propaganda and all that crap.
Yeah.
And this one more about personal. This is definitely personal. It's not about propaganda about East versus West, like Russia versus the United States. It's more about, like literally these people fought this boxing match and the effects that happened after that. Because nobody actually came out the winner. Really, nobody came out the winner after that. Those boxing matches.
Well, no, because Adonis didn't have a father.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Draco yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. And I'm sure that was probably not good.
And also Rocky too. He has a lot of baggage too from that as well. Yeah. So nobody came out the winner from that. And shows in the movie, and how this is a really personal grudge match. And you really feel it going into that. You really get I was really pumped up and emotional about this too, watching it.
All right.
So I'm like, okay, this is really intense.
So would you say go see it as soon as
Definitely.
possible? Okay.
I would definitely go see it.
Theater, Redbox, Netflix.
Theater.
Okay.
You heard it.
Theater hands down, because you're not gonna get that feeling being in the theater with that the fights too. Even though I agree, I think the Creed one, that fight, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. But some of the punches, some of the boxing match, a couple of the fights in this one is brutal.
Okay.
The punches, you can feel it. The sound. I mean, so yeah, definitely go watch in the theater. I think nobody will be disappointed. If you love Rocky, if you love the last Creed movie, you'll definitely love this one though. So I definitely recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Alrighty, so let's move on to Black Friday shopping. So I got something right here. Little early Black Friday gift to myself.
What'd you get there?
Ooh.
Can I touch it?
Don't touch my stuff, Pete.
Okay, sorry.
So I got Starlink here for the Switch. This is going to be on sale on Black Friday. I got it off of Amazon. They were having a one-day only Black Friday early special. I got it for $40. It's normally $75.
That's a really good deal.
Most places will have it for $40. I think Walmart might have it for $35. But yeah, it's an awesome game. I've actually already played it. I borrowed it from a friend. Played it. It's awesome. I wanted the one with the R-Wing from the Star Fox series, so it's cool. Comes a little replica Star R-Wing that you can use in the game to boost your stuff.
Yeah, and if anybody out there shopping for video games and all that, or let's say you have a PS4 right now, the PS4 has right now, the PlayStation Store has sales going on, Black Friday sales, early ones right now. So the new God of War game, it's only $21 right now.
Yep.
On
there's a lot of good sales going on.
Oh, really good
on all the digital shops right now.
Absolutely,
everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So I thought that was a real good deal and all that.
Good time to be a gamer right now.
For real.
You can get some cheap games.
Yep. Real cheap ass games.
There's going to be some cheap Blu-rays as well. I've seen.
Infinity Wars, I think for only $7 or something like that.
Where's that?
Blu-ray?
At?
Yeah, I think Best Buy.
I already own it.
I don't own it.
I'd be quite honest.
I own everything digital now, so I'm just okay.
See, okay, so I was gonna post Infinity Wars coming out on Netflix on Christmas Day.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
For 5 days, and then they're yanking it?
Yeah,
probably.
That's crazy. They release it for 5 days and then pull the cord?
Probably.
So that's the last one we're getting?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we're not going to get Incredibles?
Probably not.
No.
That sucks.
You know what, though? I'll be honest. Even if they had it on Netflix all this time, I still want to get the physical copy of Infinity Wars because it's just that damn good. It really is.
It really is.
It really is that damn good.
I have it on movies anywhere, so pretty much.
How many times you saw it already?
Voodoo?
Yeah, movies anywhere you go through. It goes to YouTube, Voodoo, iTunes.
Oh, really? You can watch it through anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
How many times you saw it already?
Infinity War?
How many times?
At least 3 or 4 in the theater.
3 or 4 in the
You're going to be
theater.
disappointed, Pete. I only seen it twice.
And
oh my goodness.
And then maybe 2 times, 2 or 3 times.
So you've seen it 7 times at the moment.
Almost, yeah.
In less than a year.
But you know what I've seen more? Thor Ragnarok.
You know what I've seen more? Inception.
Inception's really good.
That was 6 times in theaters, countless times at home.
So do you still know what happened?
No.
I still
He's I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on here.
I honestly think it's a dream. It was a dream.
It was a dream.
I totally think that because the last scene looked like a dream sequence. Just the way he left the airport and everybody's looking at him smiling and then he goes, and he like, it's so funny because he does this whole like, what was it?
Spin the top.
Yeah, spin the top, and he sees his kids and totally ignores it and runs up.
But here's also the thing though. Like, was it a dream? Which way to start as a dream? Because at one point, I don't know if you guys remember the movie or not, but when in fact he was testing out the sleeping agents when he went to the chemist or whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was testing it out and whatnot. He went to the bathroom to wake up and whatnot. He went to the bathroom and was splashing water on his face and whatnot, and he actually did spin the top, but it just automatically just fell. It didn't show it like pretty much going at all.
So maybe the whole thing was a dream.
Maybe from the point where he was at the chemist to the end of the movie was a dream.
I'm thinking, like, that's what I'm saying though, because I feel like a lot of stuff you see, like even after the whole thing was done, it just seems such a dream sequence. Like everything about it seemed kind of like not real. And
either way, I mean, it's
an amazing movie.
Fantastic movie.
The soundtrack is amazing too.
Yes.
The soundtrack is really good.
That made me fall in love with Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So let's talk a little bit more about Black.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry. Let's get back on topic here.
Yeah, we went a little slight out topic. You saw what I did there.
Yeah. All right. So where's your guys' favorite place to go for Black Friday?
I would say Best Buy.
Oh, I would go to Walmart.
Walmart. I agree.
Yeah, because
well, I go Best Buy and Walmart.
Well, you gotta pick one or the other. I mean,
when you're in line, you gotta pick one or the other.
Well, I like Best Buy. I'll be honest. I do like Best Buy.
I probably been Black Friday shopping at least maybe 3 or 4 times, and I've gone to Walmart and then gone to Best Buy, but went back to Walmart. But I would say actually working them is actually not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, as long as you know where your job is, you stick to that job, and you just get people in and get people out. It's not bad.
Well, I don't think it's as bad as it used to be, Black Friday. I think Black Friday was a really mess.
Like, what do you mean back how it used to be? Because I was back when it used to be when we opened at midnight.
No, that's what I mean. Like when it was open, like literally, or like open like at like 3 a.m.
I remember back in the day when it opened at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning.
Saying, though,
and they didn't do the whole midnight thing.
No, I'm just saying though that I feel like that was just ridiculous. Like people staying like camping for like that like long and then going in there and then.
But now it's like trickled into Thanksgiving. Like GameStop opens at like 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Well, which I don't like myself because I feel bad for the people working those days. But at the same time, I think it's just crazy how people like are so erratic when it comes to Christmas shopping. Like I remember this one story. I used to work at Walmart back in the day. And somebody said, like, some guy was, like, pulling a whole, like, a cart full of TVs or whatever. And literally, he wasn't even putting it down. The people were just taking it from his freaking cart or whatever. Just yanking it out.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Just because, like, they wanted those damn TVs. Yeah. It's just like they're animals. They were just the way they're acting.
They want that 4K goodness.
It was just like they were acting so crazy, so ranting about, like, something like some deal that, you know, and now it feels like so many sales, so many stuff going on, even online sales, that it's not that bad. And I think it's good, too, because of the safety of the customers, too.
Amazon almost, like, price matches, like, everything.
Yeah.
So, it really, if you go on Amazon and they still have it in stock, you can almost get anything that you'll find at any of the stores at the same price. It's crazy.
So, I mean...
That's where I got the Starlink from, which is going to be the same price pretty much at every store.
So I think it's good, though, because... You know, yeah, granted, it's kind of sometimes... I think back in the day, people used to like it just going to Black Friday just because it's an event, because you see people going crazy.
Yeah.
But now it's not that bad anymore. And which, like I said, I usually go there, you know, like maybe after, like in the night, like 9 o'clock or whatever. Maybe, you know, even though there might not be great deals at that time, I still go there just to walk around, see what they have on Blu-ray, if they have anything good on Blu-ray or video games, and just...
I just think there's nothing else to do on
on
Thanksgiving.
There really isn't.
I mean, you just pretty much like sleeping and napping throughout the most of the day. Anyway.
I'll tell you what, man. Working at the movie theater, it was busy as hell on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
yes,
it was.
That and Christmas, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because everyone would go there. And if you're not going to the movies and you want to do something fun, you either go to a theme park or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just.
But I'll be honest, man. I do feel kind of bad when I do this stuff, and I'm like, oh, these people are working out. I'm over here enjoying myself. I mean, you kind of feel a little bad about it, you know what I'm saying?
Why? They're making money. What do you care? They have jobs because you're there shopping.
Yeah.
True.
And most of the time,
they get paid time and a half.
Yeah,
yes.
if it's still on Thursday.
I mean, I'm getting paid for not even being there. I'm getting paid.
Me too.
I'm getting paid 8
bunch
hours.
of assholes, man.
Hey, but you know what? My wife has to wake her ass up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. to go to Starbucks tomorrow morning. So yeah, so she'll be making coffees bright ass early.
For those shoppers, for those Black Friday shoppers.
No, for Thanksgiving people.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
Dude, that's gonna be in the morning.
What the hell is drinking coffee at Thanksgiving?
Dude, people drink coffee every day, Pete.
Every day.
Yeah, man, where the fuck you gotta go, man? You don't you stay home and make some coffee?
Maybe they're gonna be driving to their relative's house and they want to pick up a coffee. Or maybe they just gotta go get that morning jolt, you know?
Morning Joe, make a fucking pot of coffee at your house, man!
Or maybe they're cheap and they don't want to pay for their own internet, so they go to Starbucks to use their internet.
Boom.
What in the world? Okay, come on.
Hey, man. We were all in
Hey,
college
man,
at some
nice
point.
shot.
Yeah, we were all in college
Yeah.
at some point. We like to go sit at Starbucks. Little known fact, you could actually get free refills on your coffee at Starbucks if you're sitting in the inside the cafe.
Yeah.
You can't get anything fancy schmancy.
Fancy
But
schmancy.
you can get iced coffees and hot coffees free all day long.
So what's your favorite Starbucks drink?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I enjoy myself some peppermint mocha.
I don't like coffee.
Well, I mean, there's other
You
things to
are
drink.
a monster, Pete!
Well-
Literally, you're a monster!
Well, he can't be a monster because I literally have worked there and I hate coffee too.
Oh, there you go. We're both monsters.
You're both monsters. Then why the hell do you come over here and drink my damn coffee?
Because I like drinking your
No,
coffee.
you like
It's fun.
I hate you, Pete.
It's fun drinking. Eating your food, it's the best thing ever. Best feeling ever, man. You get so mad about it.
Go take a short walk or a long walk off a short pier.
Just saying.
Anyways, Black Friday shopping.
Nope. We're going to Aquaman, right?
Yep. Now we're talking about Aquaman.
Yep. I'll also let everyone know, announce this right now, December 15th, I think it is.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you are able to buy tickets to go see Aquaman early for one showing only. I will be there, and I will be doing a review right after I go see the movie.
And I'll be signing autographs too.
Oh,
so
yeah, man.
If you go to the theater that Chris frequents, he will sign his autograph.
AMC 12 in Sarasota, Florida.
Oh, hey, sir. Are you King Black Jerry?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
can I get your autograph?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
So yes, that will definitely be there. Also, as well, check
You
out.
want me to be there for security to make sure those fans will go over there and.
I mean,
You're gonna secure him? Come on, man.
Just saying, man. I'm scrappy, all right?
That'd be like The Rocket and like James Ellsworth to be the security.
Really?
Hell yeah.
That's bullshit.
Drake Maverick then.
Drake Maverick.
Mr. Pete in his pants.
Oh,
Call him
man.
Miles Davis.
But
That's
yes.
a wrestler. That's a wrestling reference, by the way.
And a Billy Madison reference. All
Yeah,
in one.
it's cool if you pee your pants. Anyway, Chris.
But yes, I will be there doing that. You're able to see it as well if you're an Amazon Prime member. Get your tickets now because I don't know how many theaters is going to be open to.
I am an Amazon Prime member, and I probably still won't go get my tickets.
So, have you seen the last trailer?
Yes, I did.
It actually looked really good.
Yes, I actually did.
It looked kind of epic.
Is this the one after the Uncharted trailer?
Yes.
I believe
Okay.
so.
That
Yes.
one released a couple days ago.
So, and I haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
Okay.
I watched like the 5-minute Uncharted trailer.
Yeah, which they showed right before the Fantastic Beasts on IMAX. Looked freaking amazing.
I bet it did in IMAX.
Oh my god.
You know, here's my thing though about the trailer though. It looks either they're showing a lot, which I think they might be showing a lot, or is this movie a little bit too?
I'm sorry, man. I can't stop looking at that dude's abs. Look at those
The
things.
abs.
God damn, dude.
Look at those abs. Man,
But
Those things are ridiculous.
yeah, I don't have none of that.
I
Not even that. 1% of that.
You're not the 1%er?
Not the 1%er, man. That guy been working out, man. I don't work out.
Check out the abs on that one.
yeah, he
looks-
must work out. He really works out, bro. 'Cause I don't.
I think this movie could be good. I mean, James Wan seems like he is pretty much very careful with this movie.
Well, what has James Wan directed anyway?
Conjuring.
Fast and the Furious, right?
Conjuring.
And the Conjuring?
He
No,
didn't do
Conjuring's
Fast
really
and the
good.
Furious?
I don't think so.
I think he did one of the Fast and
Yeah, I
the Furious.
think he might have did one of them, but like he was mainly known for Conjuring. He did 1 and 2 of the Conjuring, and that's where he's mostly known from. And the fact that he brought over Scott Wilson, he likes
Yeah, it's got, yeah.
So then, like, he's been very careful with this. Even with the fact that the first trailer coming out, it took so long for it to come out because of the fact that he was trying to make it as perfect as it could be. So he's trying to actually care about the project, not being like, oh well, just put this out and like we'll have spoilers in there, why not? But like in the last trailer, it's pretty much more of a recut version of the Uncharted trailer.
I'm just kind of worried because
got it down to reasonable length.
Yeah. It looks like it's Scott Wilson, right? Who was in The Conjuring. Looks like he's the main villain in the movie.
It looks like it, yes.
But then they also have Black Manta in the movie as well, which he's a major villain for Aquaman. So I'm kind of like, I'm not sure how big of a role he has in the movie. I'm hoping that it's not
setting up for a second movie.
Maybe, hopefully. Black Manta looks really cool, dude. By the way, if anybody doesn't follow him from like he's in Justice League and all this other stuff. I mean, he's like the one who has like the big
looks like fly head.
It's like a fly head on top of it, and shoots beams from his eyes. Yeah. It looks really good, like straight up from the comic book. So
it looks pretty good. And in fact, you have William Dafoe like training him.
Which is like I said, that's pretty good. I see that. I'm like, okay, it looks it has potential. I mean, it could be like the Wonder Woman, really, of the.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I will not go see this in the theater because I've been fooled one too many times by DC. But I'm going to say this will be a good movie. I'm going out on a limb.
You gotta say it's a good movie. I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I think
it's not gonna be shitty. It's not gonna be great. It's gonna be.
It's
good.
gonna get between a 60 and a 70%.
I think so too.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll be okay.
And I think that's what it'll get. I think it'll be good. I think we'll all enjoy it. I think
it'll be a start in the right direction.
Again, I will not go watch a DC movie until I at least see 2 in a row that, to me, is good. Okay. Because I've watched Batman vs. Superman, and that's straight trash.
Well, we'll start from the beginning. Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, I didn't mind.
Man of Steel's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I think the only thing I mind about Man of Steel, and I'm going to say this again, I didn't like the portrayal of Superman.
Yeah, I didn't like the end of the movie where like him and Zod are just destroying the city. Superman would never let that happen.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd fly him 25 galaxies away from here and fight him.
Exactly. They didn't do a good job portraying Superman like as he should be as a character.
Right.
I thought Zod was amazing, actually. I actually liked Zod as a character way better than Superman. Because I can understand...
I'll even go one forward, though. I don't mind the fact that they destroyed one building in the city because that was a great setup for Batman versus Superman.
It was, yeah.
If they did that one building and then he took them off and they fought
somewhere
like an
else.
Accident. An accident.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Not the half of the freaking city.
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. And that's why I'm like saying Superman will never let that happen because you're destroying the whole city and who knows how many people are dying because of your carelessness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the worst part about it in that scene, I hate the fact that Zod is going to try to kill this one person, and then of course Superman like flips and snaps his neck because he's trying to save that one person. Whereas he might have cost I don't know how many other people's lives from all his like careless destruction or whatever through the city.
Juan has also directed Dead Silence, Death Sentence, Insidious, The Conjuring, and Furious 7.
Okay. Damn! Thank you, Sarah.
But yeah. So Man of Steel has like it's a great action movie, but it definitely has its flaws.
Yeah.
Then you have Batman vs Superman, who I guess it's trash.
Was that the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman from Man of Steel to Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
So it was bad, and I'm gonna tell you why it was bad. Because first of all, I know we don't need Batman's backstory, but we need Batman's backstory when you're killing Robin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. It's one thing for Spider-Man to like Aunt May dies, or no, I'm sorry, not Aunt May. Uncle Ben dies.
Yeah.
I get that. We've seen it a million times. We understand that. But it's not like we're watching Spider-Man and they're like, oh yeah, Dr. Octopus died.
You know what's funny though?
It's like, how did he die? What the hell?
You know what's funny about all that? It's like, that doesn't make no sense to me as a director or whatever. You show, of course, his parents getting killed again, which we all know that. We've seen it so many times.
Why'd you say that?
But why didn't you show Joker killing Robin? That would have made complete sense why you wanted Punisher.
I don't think they knew who Joker was.
I know. I just say you're right, but it could have shown like it might not show like maybe. Like,
well, who was it? Was it Joaquin Phoenix or was it Jared Leto?
Yeah.
But does anybody know?
Well, no, but I mean, it could have at least showed maybe Robin dying and maybe Joker in the background or something like that. It may not show Joker's face, but something. My whole thing is, it doesn't explain why Batman went all Punisher.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they showed that, it would have made more sense for his motivations as a character.
Yeah, because we've seen Batman movies in different medias a million times. His parents die every single time, and he never does that.
He never kills.
What turned him to do that?
And it would have turned him if he may have seen Robin dying in his hands, and maybe the reason why that happened because he never killed the Joker. It would have made perfect sense as a storyteller.
I'm gonna be honest too. I also think it hurts having the TV shows and having Grant Gustin be such a damn good Flash, and then you watch Frenchie Stewart over here trying to play the freaking Flash, and I'm just not buying it. Now, the one bright spot of all the DC stuff, I would say, is Gal Gadot plays a great Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She does.
Which everyone trounced her when she got casted for that role.
Yeah, it's funny. I think she definitely proved everybody wrong.
Yeah, she definitely did.
She is a great Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She is.
She actually does
play the role really well.
She plays the role really well. Now, I do think it's a little bit overrated, the movie, because I think the first two parts of the movie are great, and then the third act was kind of
fell apart.
It fell apart.
But that's like the same with Man of Steel. Really?
Yeah, technically that.
Really, that's what I felt with Man of Steel.
Yeah.
So I kind of put it in the same boat as that.
Yeah.
But in the same time, I didn't care for his whole like backstory of Man of Steel, where like his father was trying to save him from like exposing himself because he thinks.
I understood that though.
I did, but then I don't understand how like his father was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna die here. Don't save me because I don't want you to expose yourself. I mean, dude, you're Superman. Even if like, let's say the government comes after you, nobody will take you down because you're freaking Superman. You know, like
you got also to think of the repercussions they'll have on like his mom.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Or his family in general.
Yeah.
I just think they don't do a good job explaining that.
I felt that,
but they didn't even really need to go down that road.
No, they didn't.
That's why I don't understand. That's a bad road to go down. I feel I don't know. I feel like there's a way they could have scripted it out a lot better. But the way that they scripted it out and the way they took the story, I really didn't care for. Another thing is and Marvel doesn't do this and this as much, and this is why I think it's better. Every single DC movie, it's like the apocalypse is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's like it's an end of the world scenario. Every single DC movie.
Every Avenger movie is an end of the world.
Huh?
Every Avenger movie is an end of the world.
Well, Avenger maybe, but not even really. Age of Ultron was like one city.
It wasn't.
If the crater did fall,
it would have been a meteorite. It would have destroyed the world.
Okay, so but that's like we're building up to that. But like literally, like when you watch Ant-Man, there's no end of the world plot going on in Ant-Man.
Civil War? Not Civil War. Sorry, Winter Soldier.
That kind of was a little bit.
Oh, you talking about the?
Well, no, it wasn't the end of the world. They're just gonna kill like millions of people.
Yeah.
But it's still not the end of the world. They're just killing millions of people. I'm just saying it's not the end of the world, though.
Okay, but like freaking Man of Steel was an end of the world. They just destroyed a city, but it's not end of the world.
Well, no, they were going to completely kill all humanity because they were like doing the terraforming.
Well, like they killed millions of people, but not.
Well, I know, but they were literally like if Zod went to his planet, it would have would have killed everybody.
Yeah,
in the whole world. So, and I think Suicide Squad was the same way too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Suicide Squad was another end of the world plot.
That's true. I don't know.
And then you had Justice League with the end of the world plot.
Okay, so here's my thing though with DC and all that, and I know we talked about it so many times, but I think one thing that Marvel always has over DC is their characterization for their characters makes sense, where DC characterizations does not make sense, except for Wonder Woman. You know, that's the only one that actually I believed in.
Yeah.
But because Batman is not Batman, Superman is not Superman. I feel like. I don't know about the Suicide Squad because I haven't seen it yet, but I feel actually it wasn't the same too because Joker was not the same.
No, and neither was Harley Quinn. Really,
it's just like bad characterizations of of like the like Superman, Batman, and all this other stuff.
Because she was too calculated. She's not supposed to be calculated.
No,
she's supposed to be crazy, and that's like completely different. And like really, she'll do anything for the Joker.
Yeah.
And she doesn't in that movie.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny. I didn't watch Suicide Squad just because of that. Because in the cartoons, in the anime series, and in the comics, they always portray that.
The one thing they got right though is her looks.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you can't go anywhere on Halloween and not see somebody dressed up like that Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
which she just got done reading the script for the new one, actually.
Suicide Squad 2?
No, for the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie.
Okay.
Yeah, with like other female.
Wait a minute, who's playing the villain? I forgot.
Is it gonna have like Canary in it?
Yeah.
Black Canary. Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Mask is being the villain in that.
Oh really?
Yes, and Black Mask is a really good character.
Yeah, that'd be a good character.
So yeah, I don't know. I just some of the characters I didn't like. They just didn't come off, and I always feel like no matter what, if you're gonna do a comic book movie or any type of adaptation, make sure you get the characters right. Because if you don't, nobody's gonna buy into it. So I hope actually Aquaman does really well. I do actually want DC movies to do very well. So we'll see what happens. But it looks good. But we'll see. I'm not really.
I'm on wait and see. I will wait for Chris's review of this movie. And
I'll be quite honest, man. The movie I'm excited in December. Well, 2 movies I'm actually excited in December. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I think that's
looks really good.
That looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
No pun intended or pun intended.
Either one. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And Bumblebee.
Bumblebee looks awesome too.
I'm actually excited for those 2 movies this the Christmas and all that. So we'll see what happens.
What else we got here, gentlemen? Oh, the Game Awards.
Game Awards. Okay.
Happening December 6th. So right around the corner, actually.
Right around the corner. And the nominees just came out. Got my papers here.
Oh, look at that. Hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Are those burning in your hands?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh man.
All right. We have most nominations. All right. Leading the pack. 2 games.
God
of War.
Red Dead Redemption.
And Red Dead Redemption 2
Boom.
with 8. Pretty ridiculous. Yes. Game Awards happening December 6th in Los Angeles. Hosted by Jeff Keighley. He's an amazing man. And we're just going to go down the line here and tip off some highlights. Game of the Year. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Celeste. God of War. Marvel's Spider-Man. Monster Hunter World. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm not gonna lie, Celeste being on that list is amazing for that developer.
Yes.
Indie developer, right?
Yes,
indie
and
developer.
that is just amazing to be up there with those games.
Yes.
So what do you give it? Who takes it?
I'm saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to take it.
So, to be honest, I've only actually played 1 game on that list, and it's Spider-Man.
Really?
But I would probably, from watching videos and, watching all those trailers, I'd probably say God of War looked like the best game I would want to play out on that list.
I'll be honest, man. I've been hearing nothing but good things about Red Dead Redemption 2. I have not played it yet, but the way everybody talks about it, I mean, it seems like such an experience.
Yes.
That's what people say to me. It's not a video game. It's an experience.
It's pretty much an experience. So you have to play it for yourself, and the stories you will have while playing it is just so different.
I heard it's really slow though.
It's really slow in the beginning, but once it gets going, it goes. And the fact you can go hunting, and there are some times in this game where there's a mission in this game where you walk through a swamp.
Okay.
There's alligators in this freaking swamp. I was scared for my freaking life. And there's actually a legendary alligator that pretty much will, you can hunt later on. You can come back and hunt later on in the game. I will not do that. Because that means you literally have to walk through the swamp and, up to your chest of water, which is freaking ridiculous. I will not do that. Absolutely not.
Because have you got eaten by an alligator yet?
In the game, no, because I stay away from them. Because if I stay away or I shoot them before I get near them.
Because they do eat you.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the animation of that.
Me too, man. I'm actually interested in that.
Okay, moving on. Best game direction. A Way Out, which is the only nomination they got. Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
What do you give it?
What was the category? Art?
Game direction.
Oh, game direction?
I was going to go God of War. Because it did completely different from anywhere else.
It's good storytelling, right?
Very good storytelling as well.
I mean, it's pretty much like... would you say it's kind of almost like Logan in a sense? Because it's the father and son.
Yeah.
It's Logan and, of course, X-23.
Yeah, it's very good direction and is completely different from any God of War.
It's just funny though, how they all the God of Wars was from Greek mythology, and now this is
Norse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's weird.
It's weird, but it works. I guess
does work.
It does work, but it is weird. Yeah. And then the first 20 minutes or first 40 minutes of the game, there's this fight scene that you get into is like a freaking superhero fight scene.
Really?
And it's freaking awesome. Yeah.
It's only $21 over on PlayStation Store right now.
Go.
If you want to get it,
$21. Great experience. Best ongoing game: Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, or Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Can't believe that's still relevant.
Why is that relevant over The Division? That's weird. I'm
pretty sure
everyone jumped off the Division.
I'm pretty sure
because Division 2.
I'm pretty sure Fortnite's gonna get that.
Fortnite should, only because of the fact that they just reached a peak of online gamers that something ridiculous. It was what was that, 7 7 million or 8 million concurrent online gamers. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
if any of you ever played Rocket League, you know, like, it barely gets over 150,000.
That's
like,
crazy.
Concurrent. Like, and Rocket League's popular as hell.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean...
it has nothing on Fortnite.
Fortnite's crazy because you can play on your damn cell phone. Like, that's... I mean, like...
Really?
Cell phone, Switch, PS4, Xbox.
And it's now officially all co-op. Or not co-op, but
you can all link your accounts on the same thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, even PlayStation joined in finally.
That's crazy.
Alright, and let's go through some here. Best art direction: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, Return of Obra That's interesting. And Octopath Traveler.
You know what's funny? The other ones all look great, but Octopath really is the only original art direction.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like 3D sprites.
Yeah, it definitely looks like completely different from anything else.
Yeah, it looks like a pop-up book.
It really does.
So it's kind of amazing. I mean, like, I would say though, like Red Dead Redemption, like just looking at some of the images, it's pretty amazing, like photorealism.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like to me, like there should be two separate categories. There should be a photorealistic like art, and there should be an art because like to me, photorealism isn't really art. You're just kind of copying real life. Like whereas like when you're actually like taking an art style and like drawing, a different drawing and putting it in there. Yeah. That's why I always love like cell shading. Like I always felt like cell shading was such a cool like artistic like direction like games.
You ever played Okami?
Dude, Okami's great. Great game.
It's just like it's a game that's very underlooked throughout.
Or even like Mad World.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Mad World, great.
Mad World's great.
That's a great game.
You know what's funny, man? I never got a sequel on that.
Yeah, I don't.
Shame.
It probably didn't sell enough.
It's a shame, though. They should have sold more.
Another great game that had great art style.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes, another great game that had
cell shaded. Yeah,
there will be another one.
I know.
This year,
yeah,
coming out for the Switch.
You know what?
Or next year.
People forget because it got a lot of hate when it first came out. Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind Waker was that was really the first cell shaded game. Like, well, not the first, but it was like one of the biggest titles.
And it's funny though, it got so much hate when it first came out.
It gets a lot of love now though.
Oh, it gets a lot of love now. It's amazing though.
It aged well.
It did age really well, actually. When you look at the graphics,
the fetch quest at the end still sucks though.
Yeah.
Even though they made it a little bit better on the Wii U, it still sucks.
I agree. Okay, Chris, what's the next category?
Right, next one, we're going to go with Best Independent Game. Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Florence, Life is Strange 2, The Missing of J.J. Macfield, and The Island of Memories.
I'm guessing Celeste is going to kick because it's like nominated for Game of the Year.
Maybe Dead Cells.
Dead Cells has got a lot of love too.
And maybe Florence. Be honest with you.
I didn't play Florence. Honestly, I didn't play any of those games. I played the first Life is Strange. I love it. So,
which is weird because Life is Strange 2 only has one episode out.
And another weird thing is, how's that independent if it's from Square Enix? Like, that's a weird.
Well, like the team is not from Square Enix.
But they publish it.
They publish it, but his team is from.
So if Nintendo publishes an indie game, does that make it an indie game? Like Snipper Clips? I don't know. That's a Nintendo game. Like even though an indie team made it, I think that's weird.
I
think that one's weird. But what's Florence?
Florence is a mobile game actually. That's actually $2.99. It's actually really cool and interesting because the fact it follows pretty much like a relationship kind of a thing. And it's a puzzle game. You have to put the puzzles together and whatnot. And it's actually
you're selling me on it. I love puzzle games. So.
Yeah, it's actually really good. And like once you get later on into a relationship and whatnot, you'll find out that they're arguing, and you'll find out that some pieces don't exactly fit.
Okay,
and
that's interesting.
Like, it's actually it's kind of short, but it's very cute, and it's.
Gotta love those indie games, man. They do a really good job with those.
Yeah, they do. Okay, let's go to Best Action Game: Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11.
I'm guessing who's gonna win it. Let me see that list again.
God of War, probably.
No, God of War is not listed.
Oh,
action?
Then probably Call of Duty.
Probably Call of Duty.
I'd say Call of Duty. Because I think everyone fall off that Destiny 2 train a long time ago. Mega Man 11, I have not heard any really good things about that. I played it.
It's okay. It's Mega Man.
Yeah.
Mega Man is the greatest video game of all time.
William Chen. Best Action Adventure Game. These categories don't make sense sometimes. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I'd have to go Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Man, you love...
I do love myself some Tomb Raider.
Oh my goodness. You really love that franchise.
I do. Very good.
I started playing that actually. It's pretty good.
I wouldn't lie.
We have a comment here. Sarah hasn't played a freaking game. Wait, hold on.
We're holding.
Hold on.
We're holding.
I have to see this.
Pause.
I'm slacking bad when it comes to video games because the last video game I played was Madden in like 2006.
Was that with Donovan McNabb on the
yes,
cover?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god! How did I remember that?
Why? Because
it showed off that really freaking amazing trailer, which ended up being shit.
Wasn't that the cone passing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, the cone passing?
Yep.
Everybody hated that, didn't they?
Yep. Can you name the Madden cover athletes, Pete, from, let's say, from 2004 on?
Like Sean Alexander.
No, that wasn't 2004.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
2004 was Michael Vick.
Was it Michael Vick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Vick, and then it was...
5 was Ray Lewis.
Well, 6
was McNabb.
7 was...
Wasn't
Peyton? Was it Peyton?
Peyton wasn't on him.
Oh, no, that's right, because Peyton was on the Xbox one.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know.
What year did they do, like...
The split ones?
The split
it was Larry Fitz and Roethlisberger, right? Or no?
No, it was a defensive player.
It was the hair. Palomalu.
Yeah.
It was Fitz and Palomalu were on it. Like, they co-covered it. No, that was like 9, because that's when they went to the Super Bowl, both of them that year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
You kind of gotta look at Madden to think who's suffering from the curse too, because a lot of those players did not do well.
Vic suffered the curse like more than anyone.
Oh my goodness, yeah, he did.
It's like, boom, you're a Madden, you're going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Wow, man, that's a real curse right there.
Moving on, best RPG: Dragon Quest XI, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2.
I'm going Octopath Traveler on that one.
I would probably go with that one too because I don't think Monster Hunter was that great.
They made it out to be like this version of Monster Hunter that was finally going to be like for everybody.
Yeah.
And it still had shitty ass menus.
Yeah. Shitty ass menus, and you couldn't really connect to anyone.
Yeah. Like, so so they boast there's co-op to the game, but you have to be in the same like level or area to play the co-op.
Yeah.
So like you kind of have to be together.
Yeah.
Which is like so that's ridiculous. It's not really co-op.
So yeah, it's not good.
No, I don't like it. I never liked it. I've given it like 3 different chances and I'm done. I will never play another Dragon or whatever it's called, Monster Hunter.
Shauna asking me what my shirt says. It says love and sex stuff, and it's actually doing sound like this. But yeah. Moving on. Okay.
Can't she just open the door? She's probably right out there.
She probably is. Shauna!
No, don't open the door.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Best family game: Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Super Mario Party. I mean,
my pick: Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Overcooked?
Dude, Overcooked's a great game. It's not a family game because, dude, you will punch your family in the face
yeah,
if they're playing that game.
Let me tell you something.
Let
me tell you something. Yeah, he gets pretty aggressive in this household, man.
But like,
when there's Overcooked going on in this house, everyone's not happy. We're all yelling at each other.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
not very fun.
But
it's fun.
Or somebody's daughter starts trolling me, during the game.
But you do your job. You be fine. Me and Aunt played just fine. We were quiet.
Oh no, man.
He's like, I need this. Okay, gotcha. Let me move this over here. Boom, done.
There's a deviled egg out there waiting for each one of us.
Yes.
Say no more.
Alright, so that's all. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to go through here. Best esports player. I mean,
Ninja.
Actually, Ninja is not even nominated.
Oh, I think Ninja's more. It's an esport. I don't think Fortnite is considered esport, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. That's interesting. Ninja is not even considered. Wow. Oh, wait. No. He is nominated for a Content Creator of the Year.
Oh. Okay.
Which is interesting, but...
Is Dan TDM up there?
No.
Oh, what a bunch of haters. Hating on Dan TDM.
Content Creator of the Year. Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokemon, and Willerex. No idea who those people are.
Man.
Besides me.
I know that they're much more famous than us and making a lot more money than us. That's for sure.
That's for damn sure. But other than that, that's about it. I mean, there's more categories, but we're not gonna go and spoil like pretty much like.
And it's gonna be in December 6th.
December 6th, which is a Thursday night, so we won't be talking about it to the following podcast.
Hopefully, maybe we'll make a live coverage of it. Hopefully, maybe we'll do it.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll be watching it, so I can tweet out some or
yeah, man, let's
Facebook out some stuff.
See
for you guys. I don't want to like kill your guys' timeline, so I'll keep it to the important stuff.
Do you think they're gonna make any major announcements?
Oh,
yes,
of course.
This is the end of the year where every publisher and like sometimes developer comes out and be like, "Hey, yeah, we got world premieres," and then like
Metro 4?
No. Well, it's the right event for Metroid. It's the right event for Bayonetta. So expect one of those. I definitely expect to see an in-depth trailer of No More Heroes.
I'm okay with that.
Because it's coming out January 18th.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
around the corner.
We didn't get into in-depth trailer of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. We didn't really get one of that.
Not till like a week before it came out.
Yeah.
Then we're like, oh, here's the trailer. We're dropping it right here.
What do you think about the game?
I like the game.
I like the game. I mean, hell, I got a freaking Pokeball.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll give you guys a little quick review of it real quick because I've put about 6 hours into it. How much have you put into it?
Not that much. I've been mainly using this as for my Pokemon Go thing.
Cool. So, it is a remake of Pokemon Yellow. So it takes us back to the old school Pokemons from the original Game Boy, what everyone grew up on and loved. It's the same map, just done in HD, 3D.
So much better.
Yes, so much better. One of the biggest advantages that I enjoy, now a Pokemon purist might not like this, but I like the fact that random battles are now removed from the game. No more random battles.
Yeah,
if you see a Pokemon, you could avoid it, or you can try to get
which is awesome.
Yes.
Oh my god,
so much better.
And you see it just running through the grass too. You can be like, oh nope, I'm not going that way.
And I'm not gonna lie, the Pokemons are drawn to size. So if you've seen an Onix, it is like massive on your screen, or Snorlax is huge on your screen. It's awesome. So it actually looks there. So the I personally like it. The catching system now is like Go.
Yeah.
So you can. There's 3 ways to do it. One, you can have the Pokeball, and you pretend to throw the Pokeball. 2, you can have a Joy-Con, pretend to throw the Joy-Con. Or you can use, if you have it in handheld mode, you just hit the button to throw it. So if you suck at throwing it, play it in handheld mode because it does it for you. But it uses the same system as Go, whereas the green radar around it is easy to catch. Then you'll have a yellow one that makes it medium.
It's great, and then the smallest one is excellent.
Yeah, and then the red one's the toughest to catch. Now you could get them to be easier to catch by feeding the Pokemon berries,
like
or use a Great Ball instead of the Pokeball, and you'll be able to catch them easier. So, but it's the same system. It's very easy to play. It's something. Now that they've changed it from random battles, it's something you can pick up for a half an hour, and you can actually feel like you've accomplished something. Yeah. I remember prior Pokemon titles, sometimes a half an hour might be 2 battles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now you can, again, it's great you can see the Pokemon. It's great you can, use the Pokemon Go style to catch it. But then it's still the same great core game where you're battling the trainers, you're battling for the gym badges, and it's cool. And you're trying to build the whole Pokemon.
All right. So what do you give it?
I give it a 9. I like it.
Yeah, I give it a 9 as well. I really like it.
The only reason I say it's not a 10 is because you can't, at least that I'm aware of, you can't battle online.
Not yet. Well, at least, I mean, we haven't tried yet, but
yeah, I know you can trade.
Yeah.
So if you have Pokemon that you need, we can go ahead and trade those Pokemon.
Yeah, that's where I got my Switch over here.
Oh yeah, and nice. And have
nice.
you noticed some of the Pokemon you catch? They're from like the Aloha region.
Aloha region.
Yeah. So like they'll look slightly different, but it's the same Pokemon. So it's kind of cool.
Nice.
It's very cool, and the fact that like now you can actually carry your Pokemon with you in your Pokeball with you and like, use it for like Pokemon Go and all that kind of stuff. And this is the only way you're actually able to get Mew, by the way.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Any more thoughts
way.
On Pokemon Let's Go?
Yeah.
What?
The only way.
No.
Yeah. They said that.
That's crazy.
Any more thoughts about the Video Game Awards coming out in December 6th?
We will be watching it. Make sure to keep tuned. I'm sure Chris will be posting trailers from it.
Definitely.
We'll post some of the winners, some of the bigger categories, some of our reactions from the from the premieres. We don't want to get too crazy though, because we'll want to talk about it the following week on the podcast.
All right.
So. Make sure you guys tune in on December 6th to the Video Game Awards and the last segment of our show. We have a giveaway.
All right. What are we giving away, man?
This is my idea. These guys don't even know about it. So,
I don't know anything.
We're just going to say it like this. Okay, we are so close to 1,000 followers and likes on Facebook.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much for your continued support and everything that you've done. As far as like liking our videos, commenting, everything like that, sharing our stuff and whatnot. I personally will be giving away, if we get to 1,000 by the end of the year, I personally will be giving away a $100 gift card on Fandango. I'll be sending it out if we get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So please share our page, like and all that stuff. I will also be running a promotion as well to help us get to that 1,000. And yeah.
So how are we gonna do it though? Like, who's gonna get this and all that?
Pretty much, you have to like us on Facebook. If you have an Instagram, you have to like us on there. And I'm not saying not everyone has Twitter, so I can't say that. It's pretty much, and like I'll be announcing the winner on our show. You have to be watching our show as well.
Okay. All right.
So I'll be doing that.
I mean, it definitely helps if they share all our stuff.
Yes, definitely.
That's why it's important, guys. Always make sure you comment, like, and share and all that, because you never know. You might be a winner of $100.
$100 gift card to Fandango.
Oof.
So you can go see a lot of movies with
a lot of movies.
You can go see a lot of movies with Chris with that.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that's very generous of you, Chris.
Yes.
And like I said, we really appreciate you guys, what you do for us, tuning in and all that, commenting, liking, sharing our stuff and all that. We really do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll give it right back to you guys and all that.
So, guys, we want to say, from all of us here at Slightly Off Topic...
Wait. Before you go, we're going to talk about NFL picks.
Oh, we can talk NFL picks.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
But wait!
There's more!
Oh, totally forgot about that one. All right, here we go. NFL picks for the week.
We're still doing that contest, guys. We're still every single week. Right now, unfortunately, Rhino's winning, even though he's never here.
You missed everything.
Who was it?
Leah.
Everything. Anyway.
Everything. But like, I'm calling it now. I'm gonna be the loser. So I don't know what we're gonna do for me. So this is gonna be interesting.
Well, Rhino's original idea was for the loser to go on the side of the road somewhere in Sarasota and hold the sign that says "I suck at football picks." Slightly off topic rules, or something like that.
If you want to do that, Chris, by all means.
I mean, up to you, fans. What do you?
It really is up to you guys. Actually, come up with a great thing.
Yeah, come up with a great thing for pretty much me to do because I'm like behind by 10.
Like I
10
think
games.
I think we're all agreeing on what we're gonna do for the winner. We're probably gonna get some sort of championship belt or some trophy so they can carry around and freaking probably like shove it in our face.
But you know what? If Rhino isn't here, he can't get his championship trophy.
That is true.
I'm just saying. Start showing up, Rhino.
This is true. All right, for this week's picks, Week 11, Chicago versus Detroit. We all went Detroit except for Rhino, who's not here. We went Chicago.
Go Detroit.
Go Detroit.
All right, Washington versus Dallas. We all went Dallas.
Alex Smith.
The Cowboys.
Atlanta versus New Orleans Saints.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. That Alex Smith thing was absolutely gruesome. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's on my fantasy team.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Joe Theismann.
And dude, the whole thing is crazy. So, what was it?
Exactly 33 years to the day that Joe Theismann, who was also a quarterback for the Washington Redskins, had pretty much the same injury.
Broke his leg.
Same score, too, of the game.
23-18.
Really?
23-21.
No,
23-21.
23-21.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's insane. All right, Atlanta versus New Orleans Saints. Did we say that?
Saints.
Yep.
Yes.
Saints. Okay. Oakland versus Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Jacksonville versus Buffalo.
Jacksonville.
We all went Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Where you at, Jacksonville?
Seattle versus Carolina. Me and Ant went Seattle because they're on a tear right now, and
Chris Carson. is tearing it up right now.
Pete and
The Rhinoceros.
Yep, Rhinoceros went Carolina. Cleveland Browns versus Cincinnati Bengals. Me and Ant went Cleveland. Rest of the two dumb idiots went Cincinnati.
Fact.
Man, you
Hashtag facts.
And here's a surprise one: New England versus New York Jets. Now, one of us is a Jets fan. And
Not me.
Not me either. And
who can it be?
Who can it be?
Who?
Hold up. So, the Jets just got destroyed by the Buffalo Bills in New York. Couple of weeks ago.
In Buffalo, then?
No, in New York.
So you mean in New Jersey?
Yeah, in New Jersey. Whatever. And you expect me... No, the season's over, guys. There ain't no way we're going to come back from this. You expect me to go over there and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to still believe in my Jets to beat the Patriots. Who fucking... It's the Patriots, okay? I'm sorry. You know what, Jets? It's about time you get your shit together, start firing people, get some good people to get employed over there, like good head coaches, good GMs or something, and clean up that mess, alright? Come on now!
Shots fired.
Dude, I've been a fan of you for over 25 years, alright? It's time that you guys clean up your damn act, alright? And win a fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. I'll sit here.
Just saying. I had to get that off my chest.
No, I just gotta bring something up. Not about the Jets, but I remember week 3 or 4, I was like the shit talk of you guys and my team. Isn't it funny how my team has the same damn record as your guys' team now?
Hey man, I'm going for a good draft pick right now. That's what I'm going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm saying
and
it
now.
now.
We're going for the division.
You're not gonna win the division. There ain't no way in hell.
Odell Beckham said the Giants are going to win 8 straight games. So far, they're 2-0.
Jesus.
Let me tell you something. He said that's pretty fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Hey man, that's confidence.
But anyway,
that's
clean up your ass, Jets. Clean up your damn act. Anyway, I'm done.
Anyway, New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles.
So, even though Eli had a near perfect performance on Sunday,
who you pick?
I am picking the Eagles because historically speaking...
Wait a minute. I thought Odell's going to win 8 straight. I thought you guys were going to win the division. What happened there, huh? Huh?
Historically speaking...
you're full of shit.
Historically speaking, the New York Football Giants never beat the freaking Eagles. So I'm going to stick with that.
You know what? You just said Odell Beckham said he's going to win 8 straight, and now you're picking the Eagles.
I am picking the Eagles.
What the hell?
I am picking the Eagles.
And you're giving me so much crap.
Hey, all I know is by the end of the season...
You know what? I hope the Eagles lose. I hope the Giants win.
Good.
So
I hope so too.
You're not a real fan, man.
I hope they win too.
I hope you.
I mean, no one here is a real fan except for me. Just saying.
So I gotta say, are you rooting for New England then? There you go.
His man was all
You know why? Because nobody picked it for the Jets. So you know what? Go Jets, because I ain't gonna lose anything out of it. So anyway,
so I'm not gonna lose.
So I'm a winner, chicken dinner. That's what I am.
San Francisco versus Tampa Bay.
Tampa
Bay.
Because guess what? I'm the only one who doesn't
Jameis
against
Winston
the team.
for the touchdown.
Go Jameis.
Not this tragic. Who is really tragic.
He's a con artist.
He is a card artist.
Arizona versus San Diego.
San Diego.
The Chargers.
I went with Arizona.
What?
Yeah, I went with Arizona because I believe in Adrian Peterson. But anyway,
he's on Washington, dude.
Totally forgot. I believe in Larry Fitzgerald. Their team was red. Whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Don't he still have David Johnson?
I love Larry though.
What?
David Johnson? They still have?
Yeah, they have David Johnson.
Okay.
David Johnson's good.
I love Larry though. Larry, I feel bad for Larry.
I love Larry Fitz.
He's a great man.
Miami versus Indianapolis. We all went with Indianapolis.
Captain Andrew Luck. We salute you, sir.
They salute you. I don't care.
Oh man, he is not a fan of the captain?
I'm not.
Dearest mother. Okay, gotta check that Twitter account. It's hilarious.
Pittsburgh versus Denver. We all went Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Steelers. They're coming back.
Green Bay versus Minnesota.
Levon who?
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Yep, Green Bay.
Gotta go with the third goat.
Except for
not the first
Rhino. Went with Minnesota.
The Vikings.
Kirk Cousins. The con artist #1.
Tennessee versus Houston. Everyone here went with Tennessee. No,
Nope, Houston.
Except for me. I went to Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Titans.
No, never mind.
Take me to another place.
Thank you. A little
Take
Arrested
me to
Development.
another land. I love that song. That's a great song.
It is a great song.
But yep, that's it.
That's
all right,
it.
so that's all we have.
All
Again,
right.
now let me go back into my spiel. So all of us here at Slightly Off Topic would like to say to you guys and your family, Happy Thanksgiving. So, anyways, with that being said, like us, follow us, share us, make sure everybody's here. Come join us next week on Wednesday as we do episode 27 of the Wednesday's Knightwatch.
Yep. You'll also be able to listen to us on the BS Radio Network. Also, that's available on Google and Apple Podcasts. Everywhere.
You know what? Let's post the links this week so everybody knows where to find our podcast.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
And make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're liking it or whatever you do on Google. I know it's subscribing on Apple.
And we're doing this giveaway, guys. So let's get us to 1,000 and all that, so you can win $100. All right?
Yeah.
Come on, do it.
Anyways, I am the real Ant-Man.
E-Tap.
King Black Cherry.
Peace.
Later.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.